Cassie, welcome to my channel. So for this video, as you can tell by the title, I did this green / gold half cut crease. Ever since I saw the Anastasia subculture palette, I've been obsessed with greens and I've just had the urge to do green. It's not really something, well, it is wearable I guess, but it's not something I personally would wear out. It'd mean a lot if you guys subscribed, comment down below some video requests, thumbs up, and my social medias are always in the down bar below. Yeah, if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, keep on watching. Okay, so I clearly have one eye done already. It is this green sort of look with this, I'm really bad at explaining. So I've got some makeup in front of me, like about half of it's new, so I'm really excited to play with that today. So to start, I'm going to be needing a transition shade, and I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Original Chocolate Bar and taking the shade Salted Caramel, and just taking this Morphe brush. I'm going to be lightly dusting that, going in circular motions around, and then lightly dusting the excess here. Just, this color isn't meant to be a standout or anything, it's just so the colors all blend nicely and the colors have something to like go onto, because they're not going to blend if they don't have something to go onto, if that makes sense. Isn't going to just show up amazingly if you don't have a base. After I've used that, because the green is a dark color, we do really want it to show up, so I just went in with Milk Chocolate from the same palette and just blended that lightly over it. Taking the Morphe 35B, I'm going in with the darkest shade in the palette, the darkest green in the palette, and building it up gradually, because you don't want to go in with a heap of product because it's just not going to work. I tried to put more green on the outer crease than the inner because I practiced this look before, just, you know, to make sure I could do it how I wanted, and I went too far in the inner corner with the green and it just made my eyes look really closed in, and I didn't like the way it looked. So definitely do most of the green on the outer corner and just like whatever's left on the brush, lightly go in the inner corner. Don't dip your brush in and then go in the inner corner, dust it off, outer corner, and with the excess powder, go in the inner corner. I'm going in circular motions and lightly dusting that, barely even touching the lid, because you don't want to put a firm pressure on it. It's just not going to blend really nicely. I'm just going in circular, really barely even touching my lid, and swiping very lightly with a light hand. Oh my god, this ring light is literally making me sweat. With this, you can really leave the green light or build it up to your desire. I'm gonna build it up a bit, but you could leave it at this, but I just want to build the green up more and just build it until you're happy, really. Okay, I've reached the color that I want. They're kind of a little bit different shapes. It's really annoying. But anyway, taking the same green and lightly dusting that on my outer lid, making sure it blends up to the green of the crease. I'm really bad with names. Lid, crease, yeah, crease, freaking out. Going in with this really, really tiny Morphe brush, I'm taking the Maybelline concealer in Fair, and yeah, this is a good dupe for the NARS one. So I'm going to be creating half a cut crease and then setting it with just white chocolate. I'm using this white chocolate color. You can use any white or translucent shade. Yeah, just cutting half of it. I'm taking this Too Faced Gingerbread palette. It came in a Christmas limited edition last year, and I'm taking the shade here, which is this goldish, orangey, like shimmer shade. It's really, really pigmented, and yeah, but it also has a lot of fallout. So once you've placed that colour with how you want it, just take the brush you started with and lightly dust over the middle where the two colours meet and blend it, making sure you don't just make sure you don't transfer the gold over like I just did. So this cut crease was a little bit higher than the other, so I went off camera, took this one off, did it a little bit higher, and put my lashes on. Now getting onto the face, I'm taking the Mario Badescu Rose Water as a primer. So this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation in the shade 120. I've never used this. This is like first impressions. But like I hear like every YouTuber talking about this, so I'm like, I hope it matches my tan because I don't know. My camera's dying. I just love life, honest to God. For concealer, this is the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Yeah, I haven't used this one, so oh, it's very thick, that is for sure. For like, it's kind of feels empty, and this is like literally the first time I'm using this product, and I feel like it's kind of hard to get it out, so that's no good. But it's definitely really full coverage. But my under eyes feel really thick, like they feel like it's the hottest day of summer and I have 10 pounds of makeup on, which I do, but like just under my eyes, like they feel really thick and like I normally can handle like it on my face. I normally don't kind of even feel when I'm wearing makeup, but like this concealer I really can feel it. Once I blended it though, it doesn't feel that. So this foundation looks a little bit too light for my neck. That's kind of annoying, but there's a thing as bronzer, so I'm gonna do that. This is just the Maybelline Matte Maker in the lighter shade. Yeah, that's really annoying because like think the lady gave me this shade. She's like, this is your shade. And I was thinking I should go a shade darker. Always go with your gut because you know. I was like, oh, would you mind matching me? And she's like, this is your shade. And I was like, I feel like I should go a shade darker. Just like not for me naturally, obviously, but for my fake tan. I just love the feeling of these thick foundation and thick concealer and the hot light on me. And to make sure that concealer doesn't move, just going with that powder again with this Tarte brush and setting it extra under my nose. And anyway, you may get oily. So this is the Hoola bronzer. I briefly tried it out, but I literally applied the tiniest tad. This is also a new one, so I hope I like it. This is a Morphe fan brush. Well, this is kind of orangey, so it's definitely a bronzer, not a contour. It's definitely for summer, I feel like. You could definitely pull this off more in summer than winter. This is really really warms up the face. I tried it and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this. But I actually really like this now, so I'm glad. Because I don't want to spend $50 on a bronzer and not like it. So for under eyes, I'm just going back with the green and just placing a little bit on my lower lash line just to balance out the top and bottom. I'm just going to be taking this Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I already did my top lashes and just putting a thin layer on the bottom. I love this mascara so much. Going in with the Kat Von D Shadow Light Kit, taking the lightest color, which is in the middle. Taking this Real Techniques eyeshadow brush. I love this brush to contour my nose. I'm going to set my face again with the Mario Badescu, and I'm going to do highlight after that. This is the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop by Becca. If you didn't know, I know a lot of people don't like Jaclyn, but she's like literally my favorite. Onto lips, I'm just taking this NYX lipstick in Nude, I believe it's called. Nudie Trude or something. What is it? No, just Nude. And this Huda lipstick in the color Wifey. I love these liquid lipsticks. They're so easy to apply, and I hate wearing mattes because I hate the feeling, but these literally feel like I have nothing on my lips. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.